Hi there everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is FX Major, your mentor, the only doctor that focuses on changing people's lives and the only trader that pierces through the market. And again guys, if you are new to our YouTube channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and also comment on the comment section below so we can simply and mostly know what your struggle is when it comes to Forex or analyzing in general. So be sure to air your questions or your complaints or anything on the description of this video, as we will be answering each and every questions that each and every one of you have regarding this specific analysis. So on today's episode, I'll be analyzing XAU-USD, which is gold, which mostly is known as gold. Gold is actually a commodity which is mostly traded in the financial industry or the financial market. So as you know guys, I mostly trade gold because gold has beautiful market moves, market conditions, and it's also good for trading fundamentals and anything you might be using as your broker to trade gold. But on this specific video, I mostly recommend this broker, XM. Well, with XM has a variety of different commodities which you can trade with. It has smooth trading conditions, quick withdrawals, and quick deposit methods, where else you can enjoy zero from zero spreads on different account types. So with this XM broker, you can trade using different account types, where else you won't experience much more of manipulations as a different brokers. Well, with XM is an international and local broker which mainly and mostly focuses on changing people's lives in terms of letting them trade with confidence with anything that they might be trading, with any instrument that they might be trading. Register your account using the link on the description below to get yourself verified and get yourself trading with the best broker, XM Markets or XM Global. Let's get it guys. Okay guys, so on today's episode, I'll be actually analyzing XAU-USD. Well, as I've just mentioned, our recommended broker is XM, which is just on the description of this video. So be sure to register or open your account with XM, as XM also has a 30% bonus, 30% no deposit bonus. So on your first registration with XM, you'll receive a 30% bonus, no deposit bonus. And again, with XM you can trade confidently and express a lot of skills with trading and etc. So with XM you can trade much more better and much more smooth with their smooth trading conditions guys. So I'm actually using XM, and this is the current broker which I'm using. As you know, I have problems with local brokers whereby they had manipulations on fundamental events. So I decided to actually change brokers and focus on this specific broker which I'm actually recommending now, because I could see that with XM you can have a lot of different things to trade on. You can have a lot of confidence when you trade, because their spreads are actually smooth spreads guys. Their spreads are actually smooth spreads, and their spreads are actually spreads that can make you have confidence whenever you trade on the financial market. So I actually recommend XM because I'm actually using it and it's actually working wonders. So if you try it, be sure to send me a message, private message, telling me that you have opened your XM account, and I'll mostly monitor you whenever you trade and also give you profitable signals so you can make more profits using this specific broker. So after your registration on this link below, send me a text message or rather comment on the comment section below, and I'll answer your comment and also help you with Forex, with everything regarding Forex profits and everything. So on today's video, I'm actually analyzing gold, which is a commodity, and it's also good to trade gold on XM guys. Like, I really recommend XM whenever trading gold guys. Trading gold with XM is much more of a good I don't know how to actually express or explain it, but then it's something else. It's way too different from other brokers which I've actually traded with. So as you know guys, whenever you start trading, you have to start from a daily time frame. So I'm actually currently on a daily time frame, so I'll place my zones, which the first zone which I have is this zone here, which indicates to us as our highest high, which that's where the market reversed or rejected, and this low here which we have, which acts as our lower low, where the market rejected or reversed. However, this is not the overall lower low which we have, but however, this one here is our overall lower low. So I'll just remove this for now. The reason being that I saw this as our lower low is because I zoomed it in. That's why I didn't see the overall move. Okay guys, so seeing that we have this, let's jump into a 4-hour time frame to see. Well, before we actually jump into a 4-hour time frame, I just want to explain something real quick which most of you guys don't see. So as you can see that the market moved to the upside after this consolidation which happened at this point here. The market moved to the upside after this consolidation which happened here. So this actually indicates to us that gold does respect consolidations and also does respect impulse moves. Okay, so coming to our lower low which we have here, we can also see another thing. We can see a bit of a chart pattern and a chart pattern which indicates to us as a double bottom, but however we have 3 touches on this point here, leading to this being a triple bottom, which also indicates to us that gold does respect chart patterns, because with this point we can see that gold uses a lot of chart patterns or a lot of confirmations to gain impulse moves to its direction. So we can see that from this here, this we had here, we had a huge impulse move to the upside. So with this here, we had a huge impulse move to the upside, and then we had a bit of a small move on this setup here, and then when the market came on this consolidation here, we had a huge impulse move to the upside. With also this consolidation which we had here, we had a beautiful huge impulse move to the upside. So this explains to us that gold actually shows us that gold actually does respect a lot of things in the market. It does respect a lot of things, whether chart patterns, chart trends or market trends. So this actually reveals to us that gold is a smooth trading commodity which you can trade, because it respects mostly chart patterns and chart levels, everything regarding forex. So it's much more respectful to a lot of setups. Okay, so moving forward to a 4-hour time frame. Moving forward to a 4-hour time frame, we can see this at a much larger scale, or rather a much expanded scale, because we can see that from the consolidation we had a huge impulse move to the upside, having this here again acting as our consolidation before actually trying to shoot to the upside. So we're having this point here which actually reveals to us that we are actually expected to receive impulse moves to the upside, because if you can check from previously, we can see that after this consolidation which happened here, we had a bit of a move to the upside and a bit of consolidation and a huge move to the upside. Here also, it also reveals to us or shows us the same manner as we see, or rather we saw and received previously. So we are actually expected for the market to actually consolidate a bit here before continuing to the upside. Let me remove this so I can quickly see this here. This also will act as our flag, because we can see that from this point here, the market is trying to come to this point here, create a bit of a move such of this manner before shooting to the upside. We can see this as a beautiful flag. or rather a beautiful pennant. But however, with most pennant or other chart pattern pennants, we can actually expect the market to actually come to the downside. We can actually expect the market to come to the downside because of this chart pattern which we have here. I'll explain much more on chart patterns and explain and show you different chart patterns. So seeing that this is a pennant or a downtrending pennant, we are actually expected for the market to actually come to the bottom here. So we're actually expecting or experiencing or actually expecting the market to give us a move on a certain direction. So we have two possibilities on this here, either a move to the upside or either a move to the downside. But looking at previous market structures, we can see that the market, after having a bit of a consolidation, it went to the upside. So that's what I'll be actually expecting for this here, for this consolidation which we will be having here. This is what I will actually be expecting, and I will actually be expecting a move to the upside. But however, you know that whenever the market breaks this zone here, we'll actually expect a retest to the downside before continuing to the upside. And whenever the market breaks this zone here, we'll actually expect a breakout and a retest and continuation to the downside. So I actually have two possible moves on gold, two possible direction or moves on gold. But however, we actually pierce through the market. Since we pierce through the market, we'll actually explain why I'm actually saying I'm seeing gold buying. So we can see that we had a beautiful move to the upside, right? So this move to the upside brought us into the market actually having a move of this form or nature, where the market actually reversed at this point here. So after this reversal, the market came to the bottom, to the downside, which is this down here, and is actually trying to test actually this level here before continuing to the upside, regardless of that the market is having a chart pattern. So the market is actually trying to test this level here before continuing to the upside. Well, the reason being why I'm saying that the market will continue to the upside is that the market has to come and test this level here. When the market comes and tests this level here, it will create to us as a double top. So when the market comes to this point here and create to us as a double top, it will come to the downside. It will actually come to the downside from that point there. It will come to the downside and come to this point here, and come to this point here, regardless that the market is showing us or giving us a chart pattern. Where else in the beginning I've said that gold is respecting chart patterns, right? Yes, the market does respect, or rather this specific trade or gold does respect chart patterns. But remember, guys, always remember that the market is always manipulated. There's always manipulations inside the market. What you see might be correct, but is that move going to happen? Is what you're seeing the correct thing that you're seeing? So the market actually has a lot of manipulations, and it has a lot of different conditions and moves to any certain direction. Yes, your chart pattern might be a solid one, a valid one. Yes, your analysis might be a solid and a valid analysis, but is that analysis a true analysis? Is it 100%? Have you invested your time in understanding the whole setup which you are actually creating? Did you invest your much time into being able to see that, or rather see how the market will actually move if your chart pattern analysis is being respected? Because there are a lot of reversals and rejections inside the market where else most people don't see. There are small reversals and rejections in the market. So with this, we can actually expect a good pennant here. As you can see, this might act as a good pennant and a continuation to the downside. But is that continuation to the downside a valid one? Whereas with this, I can actually expect the market to create a huge manipulation at this point here, whereby the market will break this point here, come to this point with a huge candlestick before continuing to the upside, because we are actually expected for the market to actually come to the downside, right? Because of this beautiful pennant here. But however, we are also expected for the market to actually come to this top here, to respect this level here, as it will create us as a double top before continuing to the downside. So the market actually has to come and test this level here, because it has created that level. It has came here, created the level, came to the downside, tested that level, and saw that the level is a valid level, and then it came to the downside. At this point here, it will have to come back and test that level again before continuing to the downside. Then it will create to us a beautiful M-type formation at that point there. It will create to us an M-type formation at that point there before continuing to the downside. So the market has a lot of manipulations, hence why you have to invest your time, your energy, and your mindset into seeing what the market is actually doing, whether on a daily, on a 4 hour, on a 1 hour, fundamentally everything. So obviously most people will see this as a beautiful pennant and a breakout and a continuation to the downside. But however, since I'm a forex trader and I'm FX major, I'm actually expecting the market to take I'm actually expecting the market to take a different direction, seeing that yes, I'm actually expecting the market to take a different direction. Although this whole setup might be an ugly setup, or rather an ugly market structure, but this is what I'm actually expecting for the market to do. And guys, remember that we're having I think it's CPI this week, so I'm actually expecting the market to probably at this point here to create a big CPI move until this point here before actually continuing to the upside. I'm actually expecting a huge rejection or reversal candlestick which is going to be formed at this point here and leaving a huge spike before continuing to the upside. Let's move to a 1 hour time frame and actually see this whole structure in a beautiful manner. So I can also see that at this point here we have touches which are actually revealing to us that these touches are not just touches, but however they are touches respecting our setup as a support of this structure. So I'm actually expecting the market to actually come to the upside. If the market does come to the upside, I'll actually expect it to come retest some points here before showing to the upside. But however, I'm more certainly sure that the market will somewhere here at this playground here will have a huge candlestick, which will lead to a lot of people blowing accounts, because this is a whole beautiful structure, right? So seeing that this is a whole beautiful structure, most people know chart patterns, and most people will expect that gold moves in a different direction, which is the selling direction. So a lot of people will sell and a lot of people will buy. So that's what will make the market to have a lot of volatility and a lot of liquidity inside the market. Hence why I've said that I'm actually expecting for gold to have a huge candlestick build up here, a fundamental candlestick build up, which will simply show us how the market has a lot of influence in a lot of traders, or how the market has a lot of influence in this type of chart pattern. So I'll explain more, or rather much more, on chart patterns on our upcoming uploads or upcoming videos, and explaining how to actually cater for chart patterns, how to enter chart patterns, how to stop on chart patterns, how to close the trades on chart patterns, and how to actually wait for confirmations on chart patterns. Well, we have a lot of chart patterns in the forex industry or in the forex market, so that's what I'll actually helping you on, because most traders are actually trading SMC or other trendline strategies, but are forgetting that we also have chart patterns whereby they mostly blow their accounts because they don't actually cater for chart patterns, whereas chart patterns are actually much more respected than any other strategies which you might be trading or which you might be seeing out here. Chart patterns are actually what makes the market have a lot of volatility into the market. So with seeing this, I'm actually expecting two moves from gold, which is a move to the upside and a move to the downside. This is what I'm actually expecting, and however, I'll give more updates on this specific trade on our upcoming upload. Otherwise, this is all from me, FX Major Mentor. I hope you guys understand this whole analysis and can tell that we are actually expecting what I was actually explaining about. That's what we are actually expecting, and that you guys can simply mostly understand what we do when it comes to forex, whereas we are trying to actually help a lot of people when it comes to the forex market. We are actually trying to empower a lot of people, a lot of beginners, a lot of intermediate traders, a lot of advanced traders to actually know what the forex market actually does in terms of chart patterns, manipulations, volatility, imbalances, manipulations, volatility, liquidity, all those types of things when it comes to forex. We are actually empowering more people to understand forex in general, to understand forex as a whole. So that's why we always upload videos which will help you know how to analyze, know how to cater for different structures, know how to cater for different levels, know how to cater for different entry points, stop levels, and all those types of things which you have to know when it comes to forex. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to not miss out on any updates or any uploads that we are going to make, guys. So this is all from me. Much love from me, your FX Major Mentor, and I'm signing out.